everyone. Happy Saturday. Hope you guys are I hope you're ready for a great weekend. So you guys, this morning, something happened to me that I was like, okay, Karla, how many more times are you going to have to learn this lesson? And that is that you attract what you think about. So I want you to think about, this lighting is terrible. I want you to think about something, okay? And that is that, does this ever happen to you that you think like, you see something and you're like, I'm not going to forget that. I'm going to forget that. I'm not going to forget that. And then guess what you do? You forget it, right? Well, this morning, or you think like, that's going to fall. That's going to fall. And then what happens? It falls, right? So this morning, every morning, so here's my routine. If you ever wonder why I have so much energy, okay, I wake up, and I do a half a lift off and 1 scoop of prepare, okay, and I just down it. And in my water bottle, I put the other lift off and 1 scoop of CR7, okay? So half a lift off and a scoop of CR7 is in my water bottle, and I drink that throughout my workout, okay? So this morning I did the same thing. I did a half a lift off, prepared, drank it, filled up my water bottle, put half a lift off, and this lighting is terrible. Half a lift off and, why is my phone doing this? Anyway, half a lift off and CR7, okay? So then what happened was I didn't want to put the lid on it, because sometimes with the lift off, because it's still fizzling, it goes right and it starts to pop. Well, I just put the lid over a little bit and I grabbed the bottle to take it with me. And I literally thought, I'm going to spill this. Like something told me, or like someone told me, or something said, you're going to spill this, Karla. And I was like, yeah, whatever. Anyway, I didn't listen to it, right? So I kept going. I put the water bottle down to change. And guess what happened? I didn't even tap it. I don't know who tapped it, what ghost was in the bathroom with me. But all of a sudden, the bottle spills, luckily, in the sink, all over the sink. And I'm like, ah. And here was the lesson reminder for me. And that is that deep inside, we have a gut feeling. We have like an intuition, if you will, right? And this lighting, this phone, an intuition, if you will. And so many times we don't listen to it. And then things like that happen to remind us that we need to listen to our gut feeling. And this is in everything, you guys. When it comes to your thoughts, they become reality. And the other day I posted something from Joe Dispenza. If you don't know who he is, I highly recommend you listen to him. And I'm going to totally not say it exactly how it was, because I literally wrote it word for word when I was listening to it. But that, in order for your brain has like patterns, right? And you pretty much, we all, by the way, not you, we all pretty much act as we know ourselves from the past. Like, you know yourself to be a certain way, therefore you act consistently according to who you believe you are. So what ends up happening is, as you're wanting to live a different life, but you're having the same thoughts, you're having the same actions, it's like, this is why, and I'm guilty of this, okay? This is why this last year looked the same as the previous year, or this week looked the same as last week, right? Because you're operating from the same thoughts that you've had for years. So the question is, how do you have a different life, right, if you're having the same thoughts? Well, you can't. You cannot have a different life if you're constantly having the same thoughts. Okay, so I'll give you a quick example. This is like a ridiculous example, but let's say you want to be successful, okay, in anything. It doesn't matter. You want to lose 5 pounds, you want to grow in your business, you want to have a successful relationship, whatever it is, right? But your thoughts are, like, as an example, I'm lazy, so you don't work out. Nobody loves me. That's like one of mine, okay? Okay, I'm being vulnerable. And therefore, you never feel loved, okay? Success. For the business, it would be like, I'm not deserving. So you have all these thoughts from the past, And therefore, you're wanting a different future, but you keep thinking the same things from the past. So you're not going to be able to live into it, right? So the first thing we need to do is control what we're thinking about, control how we're feeling and what we're thinking, because these two are like connected. Well, most of the time, okay? A lot of the times you think one thing, but you feel another. All right. And that's where you have that is when you have conflict. When these two things are not together, you have conflict. But here's the beautiful thing, okay? When this and this are in alignment and they're like together, this thing makes me look red. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. So when this and this are in alignment and they're in the line, guess what? Whatever that is that you're in alignment with, that you think about it all the time, but you also feel like you're going to receive it. It's just a matter of time. Oh, I like your name, God's gift. I love that. So when you feel that and you think about it and they're in alignment, forget about it. It's just a matter of time. You will attract it like that. And I can tell you from experience, from both, like when I've been connected and disconnected, most of us are disconnected. Our thoughts and our emotions are disconnected, which is why we're not attracting what we want. And look, I'm guilty of this. There is one thing in my life that I want more than anything, and that I have been like literally lately been praying for it. And you know, it's been like 7 years, I think, that I've desired this. But I really came to terms this morning, like, you know, maybe I don't have it because my head and my heart are not in sync. Maybe I don't have it. Oh, you like my lip color? I'll show you what it is. It's actually it's from the grocery store, and it is permanent. Like, it doesn't go away. Anyway, totally sidetracked, okay? Such a girl thing, right? Anyhow, but when your alignment of your head and your heart are in alignment, forget about it, okay? But when they're not, forget about it too, okay? So I just wanted to share that with you guys, because as we are about to close January, and I ask you, how are you doing with your goals? I'm going to remind you all the time, how are you doing with your 2022 goals? I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give myself a pat on the back. Okay, I had a little hiccup. I got sick and I listened to my body. Normally I would push through anyway, but I was like, no, Karla, hold up. You gotta take care of yourself, because I really was feeling a little bit sick, and I didn't work out for like 4 or 5 days, but I'm back at it, right? But here's the thing. I've had 2 shakes, 1 meal now for this entire, well, not every day, I'm not gonna lie, right? Like on the weekends, I think on last Friday and Saturday, I think I did it. I think I had it just once a day, but 90% of the time I'm having 2 shakes, 1 meal, and I feel amazing, you guys. I'm sleeping better, I'm feeling better, and it's all from being consistent about even being consistent, okay? So I invite you guys to think about that, okay? What do you want, and is your heart and your mind in alignment? And if it's not, what can you do to align them so that you attract it faster with ease? Because here's the thing, you guys. I want you when you get out of the car, it messed up. I know it does that all the time. Thank you though, Brandon. I hope that's better. So what I was saying is, I want you guys to think about when you have a desire, when you have had a desire and when you've accomplished anything in your life, I want you to think about it. Think, was I in alignment? And I can almost guarantee you that you were, okay? And when it has been effortlessly, something like that, it's because you were so connected that you just like, whew, right? But here's the thing. When you have had to push things, I just got an aha moment. It's because your mind and your heart are not aligned, meaning like you think you want it, you're taking actions, but your heart's not in it. Your heart doesn't feel it. And when that happens, guess what? Like, it's a lot of effort, okay? When that happens, you feel like you're going against the current. And that's not fun. So that should be an aha moment for me and you, okay? And yesterday, our coach Olga did such an awesome call. If you're not on Facebook, if you are on Facebook, I'm sorry, go on facebook.com/ Karla Boss Lady 1, okay, Karla Boss Lady 1, which is the same as my Instagram, but just put a 1 at the end, and watch her video. She did such an amazing explanation of how to tap into your talents and how and why so many of us are not succeeding is because we're trying to be someone we're not, instead of really owning our true virtues and our skills and our strengths. Go watch it, okay? But anyhow, you guys, I'm here at the club. I'm going to show you guys in case you are here in Santa Maria. We have a amazing, beautiful place. Look at this, okay? Look at, and then look at that. You guys can come and hang out. Let me flip the camera around, actually. Okay, there we go. Look at that. So pretty, right? And then, so you guys can come and have an amazing drink. And look at these girls. These are my cup lovers. Okay, look at their cups. Okay, well, turn around. We don't need that. Okay. We're going to put the Go Healthy logo right there. Okay. Okay, look at that. That's so pretty. And then this one. And her churros, my sister-in-law's favorite. Okay. When we first started this club, she's like, I want to have churros. I'm like, churros? And now we have them every day. Anyway, so you guys go follow that, go listen to that live, and let me know what you think. And just remember, you guys, you know, what you think about and what you feel about, you will attract, okay? If you're struggling by not attracting what you really, really want, it's because you're like, maybe you're thinking about it, you're doing the actions, but your heart's not in it. And if your heart's not in it, people can sense that, all right? With that said, you guys, have a blessed Saturday, and talk to you later.